And after I stopped praying for her, she looked at me and she pointed at me and she said, "You're supposed to be here. You are anointed. You need to continue to pray for people out here." I was going to church for about 15, 16 years. And during that time, I was kind of going through this thing where I was like, there's got to be more. I was doing the whole church thing, Sunday service, Wednesday Bible studies, all that good stuff that we church folks do. But I just started feeling like something was missing. During that time that I was feeling that way, I started reconnecting with some friends that I used to hang out with, and they had gotten radically saved. And a few of them hit me up on Facebook, and they seen that I was going to church, and they were like, "Hey, you know, we have this evangelism team that goes out and ministers to people." And I just wasn't too sure about, you know, what they were talking about. At our church, we did outreaches, but they were very structured, very churchy, very nice. But I seen some of the pictures on their Facebook page, and I was like, wow, they're like really going into the deep trenches and, you know, going late at night and really just going out there. So I was really, really hesitant. But I was like, well, why not give it a try, you know? I was hungry for more. I was like almost even searching for more. And I was speaking to the Lord, and I was like, Lord, just show me, lead me, you know, because I'm hungry for more. And that's when I heard the Lord. I heard God say, "I have more for you. Go." It was a Friday night. It was around 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. And there was a group of us. It was women and men. And when we got there, it was under a bridge in Stockton. And we just started, you know, getting the stuff out. We had the hot chocolate, the Bibles, all that. And they just started going into the camps, literally, talking to people and praying for people. And it was all good. It was all nice. But I was just like, still kind of like, okay, Lord, you know, you gave me the yes to be here. It's okay. This is cool. But, you know, I don't know if this is something that I want to do.
Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Commit thy way unto the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass.
Our leader was like, all right, you know, we're going to wrap it up and we're going to close out in prayer, let everybody start getting their stuff. So we started walking towards the vehicles. Then all of a sudden we heard someone saying, "Hey, hey." And we just kind of looked back, and from a distance you see a woman running from down the street. And as she was running, she was crossing, and she was like, "Wait a minute, wait, hey, hey." And she literally ran and walked right up to me personally. And she looked at me and she said, you need to pray for me. You need to pray for me. And so I looked at her, and without asking any questions, I just started praying for her. And it was then that I could feel the Holy Spirit just drape on us, almost like an umbrella. And the Lord was just speaking through me to her. And there was words that I was sharing with her. I remember even talking to her about her heart. And it was just the most amazing encounter. And after I stopped praying for her, she looked at me and she pointed at me and she said, "You're supposed to be here. You are anointed. You need to continue to pray for people out here."
But watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry.
And as quickly as she came was as quickly as she left. And I looked at the other sisters that were with me, and we could feel God's presence so thick and so heavy. And it was so amazing.
Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares.
And it was then I knew that that was the more that I was looking for. It was then that I knew that that's where God was speaking to me and telling me, this is what I've called you to do, street evangelism.
The eyes of your understanding being enlightened, that ye may know what is the hope of his calling, and what the riches of the glory of his inheritance in the saints.
Toni has been a street evangelist for over 7 years, traveling across the country and spreading the gospel. This testimony confirms that if we believe, we receive. Knock and the door shall be opened. Ask and it will be given unto you.